Yeah, this is the I missed a spot. Well, this is the second part of the update. I was gonna do little by little, but like last night, some guy. Hold on, wait a minute. I think I missed at the top right corner. Yeah, here we are. Anyway, some guy like blew up my door, and he got up inside my base. My TC was missing. That was gone, and then that was that. And that was before I made the video that I made last night and posted. Anywho, then this morning I got up, I hopped on, and we had a missing. Can I put this up a little higher? Cool. Oh, never mind. Anywho, last night I woke up. They took something. I don't know what they exactly took, but they came in. They broke a box. They boomed off a door, and they took something. I just can't remember exactly what it is. Let's see if I got this now. Cool. Exactly what it was. And anywho, when they did that, I had enough, and I was just like, okay, I can't slowly make videos to basically show you guys little by little how I build this base. So I'm just gonna like put big things together and then basically show you the base. Because honestly, this thing's messed. Hold up. I don't think I can reach it. Yes, I can. So anywho, I got that done. I keep doing this. I got all that done. I think the inside just needs a little bit more metal. And then we're gonna put armor on it, and then it's done. I'm gonna keep the whole base sheet metal though. For the most part. I think the interior is gonna be armor. So I'm gonna show you some secrets though in this video. This video is gonna have some secret bunkers I wanted to show you. So this is community, as you know. I used to play official all the time, but this is community. You don't have BPs. You have to get them. As you see, I only have like so many guns. Like I don't have any guns at all. I have guns because I robbed a few people, and they're also giving free kits over here at these little places here. These yellow yellow stores. They're giving like they'll give you a bunch of stems. They'll give you pure teas to collect more ore, collect more wood at a time, and I think sulfur or scrap. It gives you more scrap. One's more scrap. Yeah. Anywho, oh crap! I'm kind of going way too quick. You guys ever seen this yet? So the last time you seen this, there was no walls. These are just walls. These are just rooms. This is another way to get out. This is just the bottom floor. It's nowhere near done. As you see, there's like a beam here. There's like no door here. These are gonna be garage doors. Just gonna get the blueprint. Oh yeah, and this is where we started off. We had a tier 2. Well, we had our tier 1 right here, and then we have our tier 2 here. So we got that one tool here. Actually, I need that. No, I don't need that. I have one on me. Okay, so this is basically the first floor. The first floor ain't really nothing yet. I had muffin. I almost said muffin. Anyways, it's nothing yet. Compared to the second floor. Second floor here. Okay, she's good. All right, so the second floor here. This is gonna be like just some peaks. I wanted to I put these triangles right here because a lot of people probably wouldn't know why I did, but I'm gonna put a shotgun trap on the bottom, and on the top I'm gonna put an auto turret. So it shoots down that hall, but this is why I put one here so they can reach these doors here and this window here if they ever come through here. Like some people when they raid, they just boom the hell out of someone's base because they have a bunch of resources. But a lot of people that are raiding that ain't like filthy rich in the server, they're gonna go mostly for doors most of the time. Unless they know you're inside, then they're going for doors. So it keeps happening to me too. So anyway, yeah, put one on this side to shoot down that way so that both sides are covered. So this is gonna be a bedroom, but this is the secret here. Excuse me. So these are bedrooms. They're gonna have the garage doors, and you're just gonna have to hop up in, and they're just looking like they're just like kind of like almost the back of a semi truck. side by side, two containers connected. That's what it's meant to look kind of like, because most people ain't gonna think of this. Like when they come up here, they're gonna see all these boxes. There's gonna be more shelves here and more boxes, and this side's gonna have our tier 3, and then I think I'll have like maybe something right here in front of the window so no one can get through it, but we can also peek it from either end. And anywho, they're not gonna realize that this is what you. There's a bunker right here. This is the bunker right here. So when you hit, this is the main one right now. When you hit the floor, only I can do that because it's a community. If someone else put the floor down, my teammate, he would have to hit the floor with the hammer. I wouldn't be able to break into it, but it still would because I can break these sides as well. So, and then so we got all this down here. I've been doing grinding last night, and I've been doing grinding today, and this is what we got so far. Well, I used a lot of this metal. There's like 2 rows left. There was almost like a whole box. I've been using it on the base. As you see, it's all metal, scrap on it. This is an empty box. I got way more though. Hold on, I'll show you. And this is what we collected so far with metal ore, with the jackhammer. Those stones, this was almost a full box, but I created the structure of the base. Those are empty, but this is where most of my stuff is. Not these 2, it's these 3, 4, whatever. But there's this wood, nothing in here. That's going to be like stone and stuff like that, or extra metal fragments. So this is just like just a stash for now in the ground, but we also have some upstairs. And then this is my boom box. I found this outside the other day in a military crate. Charcoal, and in the back we're just saving up our sulfur now. And I got all the furnaces running, so I'm gonna show you those 2 actually. The right one. So anyway, there's a reason why these windows too, if you were wondering why these are backwards, because if I should switch these around, because it probably wouldn't make no sense, but I don't think it will. I'll probably have to just like hit the wall and turn it the other way, both doors. Because basically these are for like if they came up in here. Actually, I should turn this door around and keep the windows this way. Because if they ever did come up this way and came through here, they wouldn't be able to. They'll be able to knock this door frame off easier than this. Move it off faster. But either way, if they got the boom, they're coming through. So. But yeah. So these are the furnaces over here. There's a bunch more downstairs. This right here is a drop, and it's still the bare ground where the water is. I'll explain this before we check the furnaces. The only reason I did this is so you can get down easier, but there's also another reason is I'm going to put a small refinery there so we can cook all our crude oil at our base. We don't have to go to like Harbor or other places on the map like Outpost, Airfield. I think there's one at Train Yard, Harbor, and there is one at Launch Site on one of the 4 ends here. I can't remember, around this little part here. But anyways, when the lobby's popping, because it does pop. There's right now it's kind of dead. It's early in the morning. Yeah, early in the morning. But there was a couple people on. One guy just killed and dropped a video on when I killed him and took his basically his 2 airdrops. He just left recently. His name was Freaky Fred. But anywho, back to what I was saying about the furnaces. The furnaces, they already filled a bunch of stuff. I gotta put more wood back in there. So we're getting a lot of metal and charcoal. But yeah, there's a lot of furnaces here. I'll do this in a minute. I'm going to show you the furnaces. There's like a lot of them here. I get distracted so easily. It's insane. Anyways, close this. Open this up in here. Yeah. And then we got all these ones down here. And this is just downstairs. I got to put some windows in here because if someone breaks through that one door here, it's outside. So I think I should put a bulletproof window here. Very soon, be the first one I should implement, because they can just break these, hop over, save their boom, get to another door. But once I have garage doors, there's going to be a lot more doors. These are going to be filled with to-go kits, and what I call those are basically, they're going to be AKs and like full metal kits for like when you hear gunfire outside, or we're going to go like quickly go do a run right quick to airfield. There's a crate or cargo. We can just grab what we need right there. But then we're also going to have boxes up here, some in the bunker, some out here. Because I also have these boxes here so far. This is just stone and a jackhammer. This is some kits. These are the kits they gave you for free. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. It's these leather gloves, the red sweater, jacket, black pants, the boots, and then they give you a stack of like 300 and something rounds, and not an MP5, but they give you a Tommy. And then they give you a large backpack and a bunch of stems and stuff like that too. They get oh yeah, and I forgot. They also give you a chainsaw and a jackhammer. They give you those. Oh yeah, yeah. The frig. I keep. Okay, this is the last thing. I'm pretty sure. Okay, and they also give you these too. They're like the pure teas, the pure aura teas I was telling you about. So like, you drink one and you get 50% more oral yield when, like, you know, taking out like the nodes and stuff. Like, say if I found like sulfur, stone, or metal ore, you get a bunch more out of it. So this is a 3-time server, so I'd get like 3,000. No, because you get metal ore, you get like what 300. Yeah, it'd be like 3,000 they give you for each stone, and then like say for the metal, the high quality metals, like just like the little nuggets they give you with those metal ores, because when you break them up, they give you one. If not, many people know that, but they'll give you 2 at a time in official. So this one they'll give you 6. So it's pretty cool. But anywho, they give you a bunch of stuff. And blueprint that stuff. But anywho, this is basically the base. I'm gonna go up to the top floor, and this is basically the last part. And then I'll give you a third update if we don't get raided. I can give you a third update on the base, but I'm gonna go. I'll show you this too. You get a duck like that, because I'm gonna put another one of those turrets there and a shotgun trap there. 2 of them that are, well, I'm gonna put one right here is pointing down, one right underneath this that's pointing towards me, another electric turret right here, and have the wiring go through the window pointing towards me, and then probably put a couple more up because there's like a bunch of peaks and stuff. This is also a bunker, but I haven't really used it yet, so we'll figure out when. Put a bunch of stuff in there. Make that all metal real quick. So this is just going to be a room with like car parts, vehicles, I'm thinking, stuff like that. We obviously can't put a vehicle up here, but I'm just going to have like scrap, comms, vehicle parts, stuff like that up here. This is also a bunker. I just ripped the side off earlier. I couldn't put it back on in time. I forgot to put it back. But then this is the top of the base. And what the heck is that? It's a box. Okay. Someone's got a mission on the go, but didn't do it. There's no one here in the lobby right now. But this is the top of the base. Oh yeah, I can do this whole floor too. And then this is just basically a watchtower I wanted to build just for the whatever. Yeah, I should probably make this metal. Get most of the stone gone. Don't use stone no more. And I'll have to do it here in a minute too, but I'll do that in a second. After this video, I'll do that. Just trying to get as much as I can as I go. But yeah, this is the top. So this is a door to go back down, as you see. And this is also just another door to go back down. They're in the middle. And then like the outer ones are I just did this hallway. And then the outers are just to go up. And then up here is just like a watchtower. Literally, it's just like see every direction. From whatever direction. If people are coming in helis, people are on the ground. Who's shooting what? If they're out there around here when we're shooting, we can shoot them. Yeah, just a little base I put together in a day and a half. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.